my channel. My name's Emma, and in today's video, I will be reacting to Disney Unpopular Opinion. I think a lot of these are going to be really good, and I want you guys to comment your opinions on what these people have to say in the comments down below. So I posted a video on TikTok. My TikTok will be right here. If you guys want to follow it. I posted a video on my TikTok of that I wanted people to tell me their unpopular opinions about Disney, and I got some answers, so I'll be sharing that with you guys today. But before we get started, make sure to go follow my Instagram, and let's get started. So the first unpopular opinion is that Peter Pan's flight is not worth the wait. I agree 100% with this. This ride is boring. It is not worth an 80-minute wait like it is in the parks every single day. I think that Peter Pan's flight needs a revamp. I think it needs to get redone, and some of the animatronics, the whole thing, like the ride could be so much better than it is right now because it's so old, and I just think that they need to redo that ride and then it will be good. But I agree that right now it is not that good of an attraction. Next up, we have that Mine Train isn't worth the wait. I agree to this one too. I think it was a good attraction to go on like 1 or 2 times, especially like if you don't have like any kids. Like, it's boring. There's better roller coasters than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, like Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain is so much better of a roller coaster than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think it was a good attraction at first, but now it's just boring, and I'd rather go on rides like Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, Space Mountain. But probably for kids, that ride is good, and it's like not bumpy. Like, the attraction is a good attraction. It's just kind of boring to me. Next, we have that churros are the best snack. I disagree with this one. I don't like churros that much at all. I don't like churros. I think the best snack is Disney popcorn or Rice Krispie treats. I just don't find myself I just don't really like churros that much. I don't find them like that interesting or like something that I would go, like that's not my go-to. I think when I'm like in the park, you have to get some Disney popcorn. It just smells like so good. Or like when you're in confectionery and you stop by the Mickey's Rice Krispie treats, have like chocolate on them. Those are the best Disney snack. Okay, so the next person said that Magic Kingdom is their least favorite park and Animal Kingdom is their favorite park. So what I have to say about this is that Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. I love Animal Kingdom. It has my favorite rides. I think it's an amazing park. They have like, they might not have like a lot of rides in it, but they have a really good rides. Avatar's Flight of Passage, that ride is amazing. That is my 3rd favorite ride. And Expedition Everest is my top favorite ride in all of Disney World. But I wouldn't say Magic Kingdom is my least favorite park. Magic Kingdom is my 2nd favorite park. Then Hollywood Studios, and then Epcot. And I know a lot of people really like Epcot, but I'm not really a big food person, so I just don't really care for like the whole world section of Epcot. And Epcot needs more rides. They really don't have that many rides. I love Spaceship Earth and Test Track, Soarin', Figment, all that. I don't know, I just feel like it needs like more rides. And Hollywood Studios, I have not been to the park since Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway has opened, or any of the new Star Wars rides, so I can't wait to go check those out. I'm probably gonna like them a lot. And I love Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, but I just think Animal Kingdom is the best park. But I wouldn't say Magic Kingdom is the worst. Okay, so this person said they don't get why everyone loves Stitch. I don't really know. I don't know why everyone loves Stitch, but Ohana means family, and family means that nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Okay, that was embarrassing. Next one. The same person also said that Toy Story Mania is one of the best rides. I think that this ride is a really good ride, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best rides. I think it's really fun, and it's better than Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, but I just don't think it's like my top 10 ride. Definitely in my top 20, but not my top 10. And not my favorite ride in Toy Story Land. I think it's really cool. You get to wait in the air conditioning line, you get to put on your 3D glasses, and try to win. I probably also don't like it that much because I'm not really good at it. Next is that the Frozen ride doesn't make sense. I don't really remember like the storyline of that ride. I haven't been on it in a while. But like, I feel like it's not really about the movie. The ride isn't based off the movie. It just has all the characters in it and Let It Go. So I mean, I guess it really doesn't make any sense. Like, why? It should follow the storyline if it's gonna play Let It Go and like all of that. So I mean, I get what you're saying where it doesn't make any sense. It's a good ride. I don't know. I wouldn't wait a long time for that ride. It's not my favorite ride in Epcot or in general. Next, someone said that Dinosaur should be Indiana Jones, and I agree 100%. I am terrified of Dinosaur. I don't like that ride. I'm so scared of it. I don't know why there has to be a section of the ride with a dinosaur eating another dinosaur. That just freaking scares me, and I've always been terrified of that ride, so I don't go on that one. But I went to California once, and like the story of like the ride like was really good. I just really love all the elements of that ride, and it's a really fun ride, and it would be really cool to have that ride in Animal Kingdom too. But I know a lot of people like Dinosaur, so I probably wouldn't get rid of Dinosaur, but I would add Indiana Jones into Animal Kingdom. This person says that Beach Club is the best resort. I disagree. I don't think Beach Club is their best resort. I think it has the best pool, but it's not the best resort. The best resort in my opinion is the Polynesian. It's so nice there. I love the environment. I love like the smells. It has Ohana as a restaurant, and you can see the castle when you're at the Polynesian. It has a monorail connected to it. I just think that Polynesian is the best Disney resort, but doesn't have the best pool. That belongs to Beach Club. So if you ever get a chance to stay at Polynesian, you should stay at Polynesian. That is a really nice resort. This next person says that Soarin' is not that good of a ride and that Figment is a good ride. So I disagree with the first part and I agree with the second part. I love Figment. A lot of people don't really like Figment because apparently like the original version was so much better than the version they have there now. I still think that Figment's a really good ride, and it never has a long wait, so it's easy to get on. You don't have to get fast passes. It's a nice cool down. I enjoy that ride a lot. I also really enjoy Soarin'. I love Soarin'. When you're in Soarin', you have all the different smells when you're passing over the different sections of the world. I love Soarin'. But now I'm sad because Flight of Passage like kind of like took over like Soarin', so like people don't really give that much attention to Soarin' anymore. But Soarin' is still a really good ride. It's in my top 10. I love Soarin'. Next up, we have that Space Mountain is a terrible ride. I disagree. Space Mountain is not a terrible ride. It's actually really fun, and I love how it's dark so you can't see where you're going, and you have all like the space music playing when you're like turning all the corners. I love Space Mountain, and I love how it's like thrilling. You only have one person in a seat, so you don't have anyone next to you to like talk to or like have next to you on the ride. You just kind of like feel like you're by yourself. I love that feeling. I do know that it's really like uncomfortable to put your hands up on that ride because you feel like you're gonna get your fingers chopped off because you can't see the track above you, but you can like hear it. That's the only scary part about that ride. But I really think Space Mountain is a good ride. This person says that Elena should not be a character in the park. And what I think about this is that she should not be at Fairy Tale Hall. I think that's where she is. I don't think she should be there because she's not really like a princess. She's just on Disney Junior. So I think she should be at that restaurant Hollywood Studios that has all the Disney Junior characters. Like, why isn't she there with Sophia the First? Is Sophia the First considered a princess now? I don't really get why she's actually in Magic Kingdom because it doesn't really make sense to me. But I think she should be at the restaurant in Hollywood Studios. That would be a good place for her. This next person is basically saying that the Be Our Guest restaurant is trash, and I agree 100%. I just don't think it's a good restaurant. It got like way too hyped up when it first came out. It's really cool looking in that they have the whole entire castle and everything, and the inside has like, you're walking through it, it's like it's snowing outside, but it's not really snowing. I really like that part, but the food isn't that great at Be Our Guest. I've tried the great stuff there. I don't know, I just don't really think anything at that restaurant is something you should spend your money on. Next, we have that Toy Story Land isn't all that great, and I disagree. I really love Toy Story Land. I like the Toy Story ride. The only one that's not that good of a ride is the alien swirling saucers, I think that's what it's called. But Slinky Dog is a really fun coaster, especially with the part where like it goes up and down. That's really fun. I think it's a really good land. I haven't got the chance to go to Star Wars Land yet. I don't know how much I'll enjoy that section of Hollywood Studios. I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan, but it probably will look really cool. And I think Toy Story Land looks really cool too, how all the toys are like bigger than you are, so it's like it puts you in perspective that you're smaller. I just really like the environment in that section of Hollywood Studios. And last, I saved, I think, the most controversial Disney topic, and that is that Guardians is better than Tower of Terror. I love both of these the same. I've been on both of the rides. I love them a lot. I love like the different themes that they have on both of the rides. I love it's excitement and thrilling, and it's like you're like partying on Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like when they open it up and you can see, and then the voice is like, is that Disneyland? I love that section. I love that part of the ride. I think Guardians is super fun, and I rode it like 5 times when I went to California. I love that ride. And Tower of Terror, I love the spookiness feeling. You never know which way you're gonna drop up or down first. It's super scary and like exciting, thrilling. I really like that, and like the queue for Tower of Terror is it's amazing. I love, you're literally in a hotel that's like abandoned and scary. The environment is just so like perfect at Tower of Terror, and I was really scared of Terror when I was little, and I never used to ride it, but now I do. But I don't know, I love both of them the same. I don't think one is better than the other. I love Guardians and Tower of Terror equal. And that is it for this video. Let me know if I should do a part 2 of Disney unpopular opinions. I thought this was a really fun video. I got to talk about my opinions compared to with other people's, and I can't wait to see what you guys in the comments have to say about these unpopular opinions. But make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Disney content. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, but I have a video coming out on Monday. There's just one time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!